but I got to love me harder. I'ma love you, and if you're in.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to share with you a makeup tutorial on how I wear makeup when I'm wearing glasses. And I know it's not really rocket science because makeup is makeup, but if you do wear glasses, whether or not it is prescription or non-prescription, or even if you're just wearing sunglasses, I have a few tips and tricks and some hacks that you can use so that your makeup can last longer, especially when you have your glasses staying on your face the whole day. And so in case you're wondering, the glasses that I'm wearing right now are from glasseShop.com, and these are the style called Wood, and this is like the turquoise version, or the color anyway. And I have been loving these. I have been wearing these for a few months now. These frames fit my face shape so well, and every time I wear this, a lot of people ask me where I get them, and they always compliment my glasses. And I've never actually like owned a pair of glasses that I actually really liked wearing, and I do love wearing these. And I love that the glasses that I got are really sturdy and really good quality for the price. And then the lenses that I got have the anti-reflective and then also the anti-scratch coating, which will just help to, you know, make it last a little bit longer. And that one costs extra. They have tons of styles, and they have a lot of trendy ones too. My sister actually purchased one like years ago from that website as well. And I didn't even know she purchased her glasses from that website until I picked one out for myself. And I love how well my frames sit on my face, and they don't really pinch my head and give me a headache. So the frames that I got are made of plastic and metal, and what I really loved about the quality of these frames is that I've been wearing these for about 2 months now, and the screws usually when I wear glasses, they tend to loosen up really quickly. But with these frames, I've never had to tighten them once at all, and so that's really good for me. So the prices of the frames range for as low as $20, and they go up to about $80, I believe. And so if you would like to check them out, I will link them down below, and I will also list some coupon codes for you to use in case you're interested.
The only thing negative that I have to say about the service is its shipping. I believe they ship from China, and my package took almost a month to arrive, and that could be a deal breaker for some people.
So for this look, I wanted to focus on a matte face, and also did a matte eye look, but it's very simple. And in this tutorial, I used the brand new Tartelette palette from Tarte Cosmetics, and I kind of did a very simple eye that doesn't draw too much attention, but also like smoked out the liner. And I wanted to focus on enhancing the features of the eye. And so if you're wearing glasses, the people can still see the beauty that's underneath. And so if you're interested in seeing how this makeup is done, then let's go ahead and keep watching.
Alright, don't mind the funky poses with my glasses though. So today I'm gonna start off with a clean moisturized face and prep my face with my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and applying a very thin layer on my face, avoiding my dry areas. For foundation, I'm using Tarte's Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation in Tan Honey, and dotting this all over my face and then blending it all out with my Beauty Blender just to sheer out the coverage. And then since I want to focus on a matte face today and avoiding shimmer, I still want to put some dimension on my face. So I'm going to do some highlighting now and then some contouring later on in the video. So with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I'm highlighting under my eyes, on my cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and on the center of my forehead. And then again, blending everything out with my Beauty Blender. To set my highlighted areas, I'm using Tarte's Smooth Operator Powder, and just a tip to keeping that area matte where your glasses sit on your face, I use a powder puff, and you can find it in any of your compacts or at the drugstore, and just press the powder into the skin just to really ensure that that makeup doesn't move around throughout the day and really minimize the transfer onto the glasses. And then for the rest of the face, I'm just patting my Rimmel Stay Matte powder all over with a powder brush. This one is from Morphe. Even though you're still wearing glasses, it's still really essential to fill in your brows. Here I'm using my Hourglass brow sculpting pencil, and I'm making my brows a little bit more sculpted at the top just to frame it with my glasses a little bit better. I already primed my eyes, so for the eyeshadows, I'm picking up Free Spirit from the Tartelette palette with a flat shader brush and sweeping it across the brow bone. And then I'm using Force of Nature and applying this in a windshield wiper motion on my crease area as a transition with a fluffy blending brush. To darken my outer corner, I'm picking up Dreamer on a clean blending brush and buffing this color in a V shape. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you can go as subtle or as dark as you like. And then without picking up any more color, I'm dragging the color into the inner part of the crease area, just below that transition color. With the same shader brush from earlier, I'm laying down Supermom on the lid area, and then don't forget to blend out any of the harsh edges. And then I'm going to go ahead and line my upper lash line with the black from my dual liner from Tarte. And I'm going to create a wing for this look to elongate my eyes and make them appear bigger behind the glasses. And with my Makeup Geek pencil brush and Fashionista shadow, I'm smudging that liner out as much as I can until the liner is somewhat blurred out. And then to darken just a tad above the lash line, I'm lining a thin line using my LA Girl Fine Line Liquid Eyeliner. And like I said earlier, I want to make my eyes appear bigger behind the glasses, so I'm lining my waterline with a nude liner, and this one I'm using is Tarte's Interim Brightener. And to complete the eyeshadow look, I'm smudging Dreamer and Multitasker on the lower lash line with my short shader brush from Sigma, with the lighter shade in 2/3 of the way and the darker shade only 1/3 of the way in. Now curl your lashes and apply your favorite waterproof mascara. Now because you're wearing glasses, the air and the warmth of your body can be trapped between your eye area and your glasses, so it's really important to wear mascara that won't smudge or melt off your face, so preferably something that's waterproof. And if you're not wearing false lashes, make sure to add multiple coats until your lashes look visible, or just as much as you like. Now you can stop the eye look here, but if you want to opt for some falsies like I did here, go for some half strip lashes, shorter strip lashes, or simply cut a strip in half and apply it on the far ends of your eyes. Here I'm using Flutter Lashes in Kim, and this tip will prevent your falsies from hitting your glasses when you blink. Now for the rest of the face, I'm adding more dimension to the face by doing a more natural contour by using a bronzer. Here I'm applying Tarte's Park Avenue Princess Matte Bronzer with my NARS Ita brush, applying it on the hollows of my cheeks, around my forehead, and on my jawline. For blush, I use this Tarte one called Celebrated, and this one is just a light, warm, nudie pink color. And I just wanted it for that slight flush, and applying it on the apples of my cheeks, and then dragging it backwards towards where my contour is at. For the lips, this is where you can get a little bit more creative. Since the rest of the look is essentially neutral, you can wear any lip color that you like, but if you want to stay on the natural side, here I'm using Tarte's Ethereal Pink Butter Lipstick. And then topped off the lipstick with Tarte's Lip Surgeon's Lip Gloss in the shade Exposed. To set everything in place, I'm setting with Skandinavia's No More Shine Makeup Setting Spray.
Cause if you want to keep me, you've got to love me harder. And if you...
So that is it for my tutorial on how to wear makeup with glosses. I hope that you all liked it. And please leave me comments on what tutorials you would like to see next on my channel. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!